Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 set. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. James looking around. Poked away. It's stolen by Ingles. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Green against Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Ingles. That one goes in. And early in the season, Clark, rotations. Getting settled. How important do you think it is to have players who really embrace their roles on that team?
You know, I think it's a combination of accepting and embracing your roles, really relishing what it is you're to do and to star in what your particular role is, and finding that out oftentimes is a work in progress even throughout the season.
And probably managing maybe some disappointment if you aren't in the role you thought you were going to be in.
Well said. Exactly right.
It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Conley. Four on the shot clock. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
The drive by James. Back to Bradley. To the paint. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James finds McGee. Outside, Green. Latrey. LeBron shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bogdanovich, you know what?
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now LeBron, 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Utah called for the foul, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact, because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation. Too many trips to the line when you shoot it as poorly as he does actually can hurt you.
Green passes to Davis. That puts them in the lead.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. To the middle, Gobert. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
LeBron against Ingles. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Par for the course for James. I mean, he forces his man to overcommit, gets the bucket, and draws the foul.
Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Mitchell looking it over. Three-pointer. Joe Ingles, and that's good. Ingles has got 5 points so far.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Ingles against James. Back to Green. Left side, Davis. Pass to Green. Over Mitchell. And there's Green on the assist by Davis.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Ingles against LeBron. Gobert with the block, but he gets it back. Pass to Green. McGee with it. Over Gobert. McGee's shot is off. Mitchell against Green. Goes up at the stripe. Here's Gobert. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Utah needs to get off a shot here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Now, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
And as Utah gains possession.
And let's check out stats for James. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Davis, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Davis has got his second basket of the night. Conley finds Gobert. Here's Conley, guarded by Green. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Hey, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rondo kicks to Davis. No good on the three.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Utah also making some changes. George Niang, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Rondo against Mudiay. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Rondo scanning the floor. Caldwell-Pope right side. Shoots over Clarkson, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers. And Davis sends it back.
I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. And Utah with a change here, too. Ed Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. And here's Clarkson. Last game out, 36 points for him. But they get it back. Another shot, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Outside Rondo, kicks to Caldwell Pope. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it. And then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. There's so many great ones in the NBA. But
Yeah. Lillard would certainly be on the three-man list for sure.
And it's Davis missing. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Oklahoma City.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Bradley can't get it to go. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Emmanuel Mudiay picks one up. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovic, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
Bradley trying to break free. Mudiay, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Baseline try. That one rolling around and rims out. Utah's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Right side Davis. The basket good off the assist from Mudiay. Davis has got 5.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent pass.
Kuzma outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Utah leading. Here's Niang. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Passes it to Clarkson from downtown, but they recover it. Davis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Kuzma, taken away.
Hello.
Now here's Mudiay. D right on him. Bradley deciding where to go with it. This is to Mudiay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Both free throws good from Mudiay.
You look at the Lakers desperate to surround LeBron with talent to win now. They have improved, but is it enough to go deep in the West? You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
1:10 left here in the first quarter. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it. And the Lakers, for decades, Clark, a magnet for superstar free agents.
Ano ba yan?
You know, guys, in recent years, more of a mixed bag in that regard. Whether it's the turmoil in the Lakers organization, I think that's part of it, or the prospect of playing in LeBron's shadow. A number of elite players have elected to go elsewhere thus far.
And the feeling has been that the Lakers needed to acquire more veteran talent to put alongside LeBron, and they've done just that.
And, you know, time is creeping up on LeBron. He turns 35 this season. Really, for the Lakers, the time is now if they're going to compete to get him another ring and perhaps themselves another banner.
Launches a three. Gets a hand on it. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Howard in the post, guarded by Bradley. And there's the
Ay,
call.
apat na si Howard.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, he'll head to the line for two. The Jazz have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Caldwell Pope for 3. And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The underrated Mike Conley thing has been out.
And as he said, in the West, so many great guards.
And he's been a part of some winning teams, certainly has been in the conversation. He'll just have to be content with that max contract.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Howard. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 1. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson dishes to Bradley. And it's sent back by Howard. And that one good from Clarkson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
That one's in, only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
And this is the advantage Clarkson has. I mean, he's a big combo guard and can convert through contact.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, coming into the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell wasn't sure he was ready for the NBA. Mitchell said, I worked out in the summer with Paul George and Chris Paul. They were the ones who convinced me to keep my name in the draft. They said, look, you're good enough. Just go out there and show it. Kevin, through a couple of seasons in Utah, that's exactly what Mitchell has done.
He has made an instant impact on the NBA and the Jazz. DA, thank you. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Avery Bradley in for Caldwell Pope. And a switcher also for Utah. Gobert's checked in. Clarkson finds Davis. A putback, Davis on the follow. Davis has got 11 points.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Three-pointer. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Clarkson kicks to Mudiay. And there's the call on Howard. That will... be foul number 5 on him. Are there any changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things? Incidents on the floor or off the floor?
Well, I think there's a place for fines and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories. But I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
Back to Bradley. Here's Caruso.
Ay, nako.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. LeBron against Ingles. Shoots from the elbow. They get it back. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. There's the 3. Rebound the Lakers. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
The pass to Gobert. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's James. He had stolen by Ingles, and James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Right side, Conley. No good on that one.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ball's knocked loose.
Uy, ano ba yan?
LeBron dishes to Morris. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Right side, Conley. McGee with the block. The drive by James. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz leading by 13. Here's Conley. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Conley's got his first points of the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Bradley. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. Tries it again. Back to Davis. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. They'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now, here's Ingles. He's got 5. Conley with it. They double-team Conley. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's LeBron. Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis finds Green. Good on the shot. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points. And you look back at that 2013 draft, just call it the year of the sleeper Euros. Giannis Antetokounmpo taken 15th, and this guy, Rudy Gobert, selected with the 27th pick. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Gobert, 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And also 4 blocks. I mean, just an important factor on both ends.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And, you know, Greg, hindsight always being 20/20. The Greek Freak and Gobert probably go first and second in that 2013 draft.
Yeah, and Steven Adams probably top 4. The common thread, all of them play a hard-nosed style, not something that's always associated with foreign-born players, but they're erasing that perception.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. We have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best who have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently, or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade, right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Rondo kicks to Green. Back to Rondo. And Kuzma has it in the corner. The three. A rebound by the Jazz. Bradley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Count it. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. That's something that makes a coach smile.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles, and Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Mudiay passed to Clarkson. Over Caldwell Pope. Here's Bradley. Up and in on the layup. Bradley's got 6 points.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Rondo dishes to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Trying to get open is Davis. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in. Bradley finds Moutier. High post, Gobert. Pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it goes up. Bounds. Last touch by Green.
Now taking a look at some stats for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Jazz passing it around. Niang buries it from 3-point range. 6 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Pass to Davis. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Clarkson on the wing. In time, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. Ed Davis brought his A game early tonight. He had 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And Shaq, what did... That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. So on the floor for Utah. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. And here's Gobert. Conley surveying the D. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For Utah, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And Gobert drops them both. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant he pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Here's James. Drops it in from 11 feet. LeBron's got 15 points.
Hey, you can't find any fault with the defensive effort there. I mean, at the end of the day, James's great offense was better than outstanding defense.
Mitchell outside. Conley the pass to Gobert. 6 to shoot. Mitchell outside. Outside Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Nice shot by James.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. That shot missing. Bradley with some nice D.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Utah called for the foul.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league. And because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
Here's Gobert trying to get open as Bogdanovich. Gobert can't hit. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he would want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
That one is off.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
Jazz leading by 3. Passes it to Gobert. Conley against Bradley. Conley kicks to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And here's Green outside. It's good from long range. Green's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
For Utah, they've got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. And the Jazz call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Lakers. Outside Conley. Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Lakers.
LeBron against Ingles. On the wing, James. He's got 21. It's stolen by Gobert. Here is Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. Baseline J on the way, and that's good for 2. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And he makes the first. Ed Davis is checked in for Utah. And so Bradley nails both of them. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Now, here's Ingles. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Ingles against LeBron. He dishes it to Bradley. LeBron passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Davis up top. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart.
Goodness.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And the pass to Ingles. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingles has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich, he's skilled.
LeBron outside. McGee inside. Davis is there. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Lakers with some changes. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for JaVale McGee. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. The Jazz also changing it up. Bradley comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
Clarkson kicks to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Howard. And they'll keep possession. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the 3rd. A 75% clip. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do with the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for James. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. Boudier comes in for Mitchell. Kuzma passes to Howard. Utah with the rebound. Bradley's.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
That gives them the lead. 13 points for Davis.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Rondo against Boudier. Caldwell Pope finds Rondo. Howard trying to free himself up. Rondo's shot is off. Utah has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Gobert, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Los Angeles on D. A 2-point game. Here's Niang. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. A 3-ball. A shot by Clarkson. No good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11. A lucky field goal percentage here in the third. It's up a 3. That shot by Caldwell Pope. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's his 4th foul. Sure, he recognizes the situation because number 5 put him in a rough, tough spot.
For Utah, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And so he makes both from the line.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Jazz shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Gobert, the pass to Niang. Clarkson with the ball. 10 points for him. To the middle. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Rudy Gobert, number 1. Third is JaVale McGee.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rondo, and he banks in the layup. Rondo's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
Lets a floater go. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidental now, but a much better half since they changed hoops. They're really looking strong here.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And the Lakers making a change here. Green's checked in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Rondo finds Kuzma. Outside for Rondo. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 17 points was their biggest margin. Rondo with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Caldwell Pope's got 8.
You got to give respect to Caldwell Pope's mid-range jump shot. He's got the green light to take this shot, and that green light is always on.
The lob to Bradley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now a look at Emmanuel Mudiay. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 14 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Clarkson on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Here's Bradley. Count the basket. 11 points in the game.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma outside. and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And whatever it was at halftime worked because their offense far more effective here in the second. They finally found some sets that are working for them.
Now, it's up to Kuzma to play with the kind of heart and hustle on defense that's required. And he's versatile at that end of the floor.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Lakers lead by 2. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Caldwell Pope out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
Back to Howard.
Hoy,
Lakers
Chris,
in the
ano
ball
ba
around
pinasa?
now. Got a
Ano
piece
ba yan?
of it.
Ay, nako. Ba't pinasa?
Now Clarkson. Dishes it to Mudiay. Gobert against Howard. Here's Clarkson. And it's sent back by Howard. The Lakers in the lead. Over in the corner, Green. Outside Rondo. Kuzma against Bradley. Kuzma kicks to Howard. Shoots over Clarkson. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Howard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. Utah calls timeout. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Rajon Rondo. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what... Quinn Snyder said to his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Pass to Bradley. Here's Davis. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Utah the other way. Clarkson passes to Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Kicks it to Bogdanovich over Davis. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
To the paint, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Conley against Bradley. Clarkson looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Utah gets it back, and Gobert gets to Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Passes it to Gobert, and it's Jamal McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. The Jazz making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Outside, Bogdanovich. Down low. Mitchell finds Gobert. Now, Ingles for three. And no good that time. Good D by LeBron. There's the pass to McGee. LeBron against Ingles. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Now here is McGee. Covered by Conley. McGee's shot is off.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too. Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to send LeBron James to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
Gobert, the pass to Conley. Jazz passing it around. McGee with the block. And here is James. Pass to Davis. To the inside. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
A free throw drops for Gobert. Lakers leading by 8. James outside. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here's Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich. Now, here's Ingles. Mitchell outside. He kicks it to Conley. Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
James against Ingles. LeBron outside. It's Bradley on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Jazz trailed by 6. Conley with it. He can't hit that time. Good D by James. LeBron is doubled. Passes it to Bradley. Gobert with the block. And now here comes Conley leading the break. The pass to Gobert. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. A free throw drops for Gobert.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Lakers leading by 5. Adley finds James. On the wing, Green. James against Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. McGee, the pass to Green. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 6 points for JaVale McGee.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Mitchell outside. The Jazz with another miss. Los Angeles calls timeout. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
James in the post. Ingles covering. Nice shot by James.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Conley kicks to Gobert. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. On the wing, James. Over Ingles. And rebounds again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty. Not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
You said it, Kevin. He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up. You know, you look at Bojan Bogdanovich, and he's not uber athletic. I mean, he doesn't blow you away with his athleticism, but he's heady, and he's tough, and that makes him effective.
He hits the second from the line. And growing up in the European system, Clark, 2 practices a day, drilling those fundamentals. Bogdanovich with a complete offensive game.
Yeah, you can see the fruit of all that labor, Kevin. He's very efficient offensively. Doesn't waste motion or dribbles. And he's not content to be a one-way player. He's challenged himself to defend at a higher level.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. At the top of the key, Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. That one falls.
Confidence is not lacking with Bogdanovich, and he shows it on these shots.
And the Lakers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Lakers leading by 6. Tipped away. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. James finds Bradley. James against Mitchell. Outside for Davis, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Jazz trail by 6. Now Mitchell. Inside, Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
Here's James. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
You know, when James is looking to score, he puts defenders in really tough spots. And when he's aggressive and tenacious, watch out.
Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
LeBron outside. Back to Bradley. On the wing, James. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. James has got 11 points in the quarter.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And it's sent back by Howard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's LeBron. It's stolen by Ingles. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 3 points on the basket from Conley.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Off target from outside. Utah's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Mitchell against Howard. And it's sent back by Howard. Shot clock at 6 to tie it up. Pass to Ingles. Now the feed to Gobert.
Anak
It's
ng
good.
putik.
And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And the Jazz call time here. They're down by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. And here is Mitchell. Take the lead. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for